Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of MineColonies Survival Nordic Style. So guys, the world is getting laggier and laggier. It's because I think I've expanded a little bit too much with the whole thing, and I've also got quite a few duplicate buildings now, but actually it's not really adding much to my production. But I thought I'd show you guys anyway. So in terms of well, the walls and everything, we've got some beautiful walls going on now. So I totally recommend doing that, probably just at a smaller scale. So we've actually got a gatehouse all the way over there. I can't remember if that was on the last episode or not, and because I think we're actually building a barracks over on that side, like an extra barracks. And we've got some more buildings and also an extra warehouse. Doesn't do anything. Just be aware, it doesn't seem to do anything at all. So that is definitely something I wouldn't do. But yeah, we have got all of these going around here. So yeah, whoa, oh no, I don't want to fall like that. This is what I'm saying, the lag is a little bit weird and getting to the point where we might end up having to end the series because of it. But that's fine, because actually I've been looking at the Caledonian style and I think it looks amazing. So here is the main gates. That machinist guy, he actually allowed us to kind of build this cool gate thingamajig going on here like that. And then that can actually close down, which is wicked. Like, that is really quite cool, I think. I can't remember, I think I might have put that in. That ladder, I might have done. So yeah, we've got the walls going all the way around. There's the thing there. We've got some more houses. So we've got loads of people. Builders are becoming more and more difficult, I guess, because I've got different builders in different places. But the main problem is that, well, with the walls in particular, they just get dished out to any of them rather than the nearest. So I have to keep on like standing in the middle of an area to then go from there. But what are we going to do this episode? Because all of that stuff's just stuff. Well, this episode, I'm just going to find myself a crafting table. Yeah, I'm just going to smack my face into that. What we're going to do this episode is we're going to build up a couple of the buildings that we haven't got yet. So in particular, the first one is going to be a, I have to remember how to do this now, is going to be a farmer's hut. So that's going to be the first thing, the farm. Now there's a reason for this, or a really good reason for this, which is that with the farm, once you've got that, we can then unlock some research, and in particular stuff like the composter. And in fact, let's also get the wood dude as well. Why not? I don't know why I didn't do that all in one go, but who knows? So we'll get that as well. So that's just going to be an axe in the middle of all of these. Just going to give us the forester's hut. Okay, cool. Now I can get some sawmill and all that kind of stuff as well off of these two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to this area around here. You can see I've like cleared out even more. Still got my old farm going on, but what we're going to do is we'll plonk down the farm. Where's my little build tool? There it is. So let's plonk this down first. Farmer, Nordic, awesome. That's what we want. God, this is quite big, isn't it? So there we go. That's a bit of that hut thing going on there. And what's it going to look like when we get to level 5? Like that. And that's right. There we go. So I'll get that into there. Let's push this back to about there. I think is probably going to do it, or we're going to even have it coming forwards just by one block. Yeah, let's go for that. And then this is going to look quite fancy. This is like a proper barn, actually. Nice. Okay, so with that, let's get that building, and that should hopefully, I wonder who's going to pick that one up. Let's force it to, I think, I have to remember, I think Flynn's the nearest one for this one, so we'll get him to build that up. And then we're also, of course, going to need some actual fields. Now, I did forget about that, but we will need some of these fields going on. So I'll go and gather up those materials as well while this is being built. But let's also, before we do that, whack down the forester. So we're actually going to whack it over here. So I cleared all this space, thinking, oh yeah, no, my PC will be able to, you know, deal with it. No, of course not. So there we go, lumberjack. And what we'll do is we'll get him up to, look at that. Nice, level 5. Wow, okay, cool. So he's got all of the all the different plants in there. I love seeing it at level 5. It's great. So there we go, and we've got a little lane going through that way. So what we'll do is we're actually going to build this right into the, whoops, pretty much right into the corner. I keep on pressing the wrong button. I want to actually bring it over here, because this will extend, which is always good. This will extend the area a little bit. There we go. That will do for there, and we're actually going to get John T working on that one. So let's get him on that one, because I think he's probably the closest. So guys, I will get these two built up. I'm also going to go and get those materials needed for the field, so we can get a couple of fields going. Once that's done, I will already get the research going as well. So I'm going to do get quite a few bits and bobs heading on our way as we go through this episode, really, so that, you know, the research is done. That's the main thing, because we do need to get all of that going. Alright then guys, so here is the level 1 of the farm, the Nordic farm. So kind of like a basic barn, but actually to be fair it's like the full size that it's supposed to be. So we've got Gustavo is going to be our farmer, and of course Gustavo does actually need some fields, so let's plonk down these. Still very laggy, sorry guys. Just is what it is I think. So we're going to plonk down just some fields just outside of where he kind of lives. Make it nice and simple. We've got basic field, fancy field, or large field. I did not know that there were different types of fields in this, including in the Nordic kind of style, I guess. So we are going to go with, of course, the large one or fancy one? Also, the fancy one's just like a circular one. Ooh, very nice. No, we're going to go with the large field, I think. So we'll go with the large field for that. We'll get Flynn to build this one. Then we're going to do another one. So I built 2 of them. No, I just built them up front, guys, to save a bit of time, because they are very basic to actually get made. So there we go, whack that down as well. Let's give it a little couple gaps there like that, and this one will give to Zayden. Zayden's over there, I think, something like that. But cool, so there we go. So that's the farmer's one, and we've also got over here the lumberjack. So let's just, well, I'm not really going to be flying over there very fast at all, but there we go. This is what the lumberjack is doing. I'm not totally sure why Ivy isn't doing anything though, because, you know, like she's got a golden axe and a golden hoe apparently, and some saplings, but she's not going off and doing anything at the minute. I don't know. Restrict the forester's working area by right-clicking one corner and left-clicking the opposite. Oh, okay. All right, so let's do that. Let's go right-click here. It's the first position, and let's go to there. Area 200 and something blocks. Yep. Okay, there we go. Restricted area. First position set. Let's click the same position to finish. Has that done it or not? I'm not totally sure. Then do we like do zoning on? Yeah, okay. Maybe that's actually going to do a thing now. I don't know. Anyway, what we'll do in the interim is we'll get this building. We're going to use John T again for this one. So kick that off. And we're going to do the same with the farm, because actually we need level 3 on the farm in order to get things up. And it's the same with the forester as well. We actually need that as a level 3, or 3 of them. That's the thing there. It's either one of those 2 things. Yeah, you need more fields, so that's fine. But we are going to upgrade your building. We'll put Flynn on the job. So guys, I will get on to building these 2 farms up. Guys, so laggy. Building the 2 farms up. Building up, or fields up, farm up. And then we'll go from there, and I'll show you guys what's going on with that. Alright then, so we're now on level 2 for the farm kind of building here, so it's definitely more barn-like now, and actually has an, Gustavo apparently needs something, and also has this nice upstairsy bit as well, so that's all started to come into here. In terms of the fields, we've obviously got 2 fields, though I'm guessing because it was only a level 1, he could only do 1 field or something. So he's got 1 as a wheat field. I put carrots. So what you do with these, if you guys have never done these before, go up to the scarecrow, whack the thingy in there. It'll tell you how many blocks and all that kind of stuff around the sides as well. It's quite cool. So yeah, that's what's going on there. It also turns out you don't even need the to actually build them. You the field thingamajiggy, the actual scarecrow thing that you actually build, you have to give that to the builder. I don't know. I didn't really think about it, but it is just directly underneath in here. So it's just under decoration, so when you build it, you kind of build it, and then it goes off and requests that block. Because I was wondering, I was like, wait a minute, what has happened to my inventory? I've got 2 in there. I was thinking like, okay, has it not used it or something? But no, that isn't the thing. And then over here with the what's it called, the forester type person, that's now grown. What I had to do is actually plant some trees, and then as you can see, they go and they start chopping them down, and then they'll replant them again. So, but you need actual trees to kind of start that process off, so you can see them then going off and doing it, so that's why I was getting a bit confused. So in terms of this one, what we've got on the inside, it's looking quite nice actually, it's quite cozy, kind of like a real nice log cabin. Just got this area in there, and they've got loads of saplings, because what I've done is requested that they have a stack of each sapling, I think is what I ended up doing, or most of them. I might not have got all the way through yet. No, I just did oak and birch. But there we go, so we'll let them go. So I'll now upgrade these all up again, 1 more level to level 3 this time. Once we get it to a level 3, I will kick off the stuff as well, the researching upgrades. So I'll get that done so we can start building a composter, because I'd like a composter in this episode so we can get this to, well, get it to the fields. But let's get all of this done, so let's kick that off, get Flynn onto the case with this one. I don't know what Gustavo's wanting. Oh, he's wanting a, yeah, okay, fine. I'll go and make him one, or he can go and get one. Another thing that I forgot to tell you guys as well, I'm going to see if we can find some guards. It gets laggier and laggier as we go into the city centre, there's just too many people. But hopefully I can see some guards around in a bit, because they've got some really cool armour. I don't know when this happened, because I'll be honest, a lot of the time I just kind of leave, just going to leave them all to it. I'm just going to leave the Minecraft just running. There we go. But all of my guards now have got plate armour, so my blacksmith has definitely been working. And look at this, look at all the plate armour that's going on. So they've still got bits and bobs of everything else, but they are slowly upgrading all the stuff to plate armour, which is quite nice. And they got the shields and all that kind of stuff. So that's actually not been me at all, that's just been happening. In fact, I don't think I could even do it, but IndieFan has been then building it from the blacksmith, so how cool is that? But guys, I'll get these upgraded to the next level, level 3, and get that research done, and I'll show you guys what it all looks like. Alright then, so level 3 now for the well, the farm, and also the lumberjack's hut. So this is starting to get very, very Nordic-y kind of looking now, isn't it? So inside we've now got a little bit of a, what looks like an animal pen. Some more stuff going around here. We've obviously got the upstairs area. Oh, there's water there. I was wondering what was going to go on with that thing. I was thinking whether a mill was going to like appear or anything like that, but apparently not. A little bit more storage upstairs, getting laggier and getting laggier. And then it does look like they can then use that secondary field. So Gustavo, I think, has plonked down some more stuff around there in that one. So we're now going to get some carrots. We could probably do with another field as well at some point for well, other stuff as well. What I'm also going to do while we're here, actually, because we could really do with it, is we're actually going to build the composter's hut, because I've been able to unlock that in the university. So now we've got that, we can then plonk this down. So that's the other thing that we're going to be doing in this episode, really. Right, composter, not acacia, no, we want it. So this is, by the way, guys, if you haven't had a look at the Caledonian style, I really do like it. It looks kind of, well, that looks kind of crazy, but that's like giant poop pile pots things. But yeah, I do like the Caledonian style. Maybe not for this one though, not for that, but for the rest of it I really do. So there we go. Right, so let's move this over. It's quite big, isn't it? So where's the piles in that? So this is all the piles on the side here of all that composting material there. So let's have this just a little bit over then to about there, or should we? Yeah, there we go. Give a 2-block gap between it. That should give us plenty of space between those two. So let's get that building. Where's the entrance to this thing as well? Is that on the side of here? Was that on the other side? I guess it's on the other side. Okay, well, let's flip this around quickly. There we go, that's better. That's going to look better. So at least we've got it on the same road going forwards from here. But this will be the composters? Yeah, that's the right word. Composter's hut. We're going to go with Oakley for this one. Actually, Oakley's the one over there. Zayden's the one really far away over there. So we'll get that. Oh, it's outside the colony. Oh. Well, that I didn't realise. Okay. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? It's just outside. It shouldn't be outside. I guess I'm going to have to pull that one in a little bit block-wise. That's fine. I'll do that. Rearrange that. We'll get that going. In the meantime, though, let's go and have a look at this hut here. So it looks like there's lots of sticks and stuff missing. Just like sat on the floor while Ivy goes off. Good name for a forester, isn't it? But there we go. So look, this is starting to turn into a proper little thing. So we've got little saplings in the little pots there. I love that. That looks great. Little area outside here. Looks like Ivy loves to come around this side. And then inside, there we go. So a little bit more of a, I don't know, little house. And again, lots of pots of lots of the different plants and things. So we'll also upgrade this one to level 4 now. So yeah, I'll get level 4 up. I'll go and get the what's it called up as well, that composter up to level 1, so I can show you guys what it all looks like when we've got it going. Alright then guys, so here we go. Here is the farm level 4, looking much cooler now. I really like the it's really difficult to show you guys. It's not on that side, maybe it's the other side, or maybe it was the previous one. One of them I really like to look of anyway. So this is what the kind of like barn is looking like now. Definitely getting some lag. It's getting near the end of the whole thing, I think. Oh, the town's going to explode. And upstairs, if we can get up there. There we go. This is the upstairs part of it. So kind of basically the same kind of upstairs. I think it's got bigger. I'm pretty sure it has, but there we go. We got that. The composter I ended up having to move over here. It was only like 4 blocks over on this side, which is really frustrating. But we do now have the composter. It's quite a big building, I've got to say. So there we go. Nice big building. Similar or same kind of style, which is all good. And they were asking about some sort of materials or something. That was it. Items to decompose. Okay, well, we're going to grab, what was it, the seeds. We've got absolutely tons of just wheat seeds. Just do wheat seeds for the time being. So yeah, that's pretty much it in here. It's only got 1 composter. We will, of course, upgrade this one, which we're going to give it to Flynn. Why not? I'll try to spread everything out evenly now. And then finally with the level 4 on the forester now. What we've actually got here. I can't remember what's changed. It looks way taller. I think it's got an extra floor on top of it. So yeah, Zaidwan's doing this. This all looks kind of similar. I think there's a new little bench in there, perhaps. Something like that. I don't know. Very nondescript. I can't remember anything. And then upstairs, yeah. So there's definitely been an extra floor, you know, going up. It is really interesting that they don't use the top floor part of it. Like, it's totally what I would do, but there we go. Right, so we'll get all these upgraded. So 2 of them to level 5 and the other one to level 2. And then it'll just be this little one here until we're done with the episode. Alright, so level 5 farm. This is looking pretty cool, actually, isn't it? Look at that. So big, nice, kind of triangle hall thing. Does look pretty good, like that kind of A-frame. This looks a lot neater. There's lots more water. There's lots more, well, I say neater. It's got more stuff around, hasn't it? Like melons and things like that I had to grab. So yeah, that's all looking pretty cool so far. And also upstairs, lots and lots of things. So there we go. Nice bit of fun there. So there we go. So that concludes the farm part of it. In terms of our level 2, what's it called? The composter. There we go. This isn't looking too bad. I'm actually going to kick things off early. I don't want to plonk that down, but okay. We're actually going to kick this off early. I'm going to get Flynn on the case already, so I'll show you guys that after a second. I've got a couple of my dudes that are like freaking out a little bit here at the minute. John T's got stuck as well, so I think weird things are happening. That's all I'm going to say, but you know, that is kind of what it is. So then over to the lumberjack kind of level 5. This is still looking very much like a lot of the other level 5 buildings with the material mix. And then upstairs, if we go up here, look at that, all the end stone that I had to grab for that. Yep, I know. What? I mean, what? You know. But there we go, that is all looking pretty good. Cool. Oh, I better go back to sleep now, but there we go, guys. I'll show you when this is level 3. And here we go, guys. So level 4 on the old composter, or is it level 3? I can't really remember. But we'll level 3. There we go. I'm going to kick it off already. This is actually looking a lot cooler, I think. So on the outside, bits and pieces of it. You know, we've got this nice big pile growing and getting bigger. Oh, the guards are going in. That's great, guys. Just head on out. Come on, out of it. I love how they go around in like a gang. So yeah, this guy's definitely got stuck. I reckon a restart of Minecraft will probably fix it. But for the time being, yeah, we've got some nice flooring going on. We've got 3 composters around here. Some pods are in the area over there. And if we head on up now, got some dirt. Pods are and more dirt. So of course, that's what you'd be storing at the top. But there we go, guys. I'll show you when we get to level 4. And here we go for level 4. So the main thing, of course, we've got a nice big pile, as you kind of would expect. It's definitely got bigger. We've got this extra like extension going on the side, which is kind of cool. So if we now go inside, so yeah, it's also got windows as well at the top. So that was kind of neat. So there we go. So inside here, got mushrooms. I don't think much else has changed down the bottom here. I can't remember if it has. And then yeah, upstairs. Got the sea lantern now, and we've got this little balcony here where we've got some trees growing, so some jungle saplings. There we go. So let's upgrade this to the final level, then we're done with this episode. And there we go, guys, level 5 of the composter. So gigantic rubbish heap in here. The 2 little side bits now, they're kind of overflowing with stuff. So there we go, we've got all that in there. Definitely interesting. Let's go inside now. Let's have a look. We've got all the banners as usual. Of course, Henley is still freaking out there, but yeah, lots of what they called composters around. We got some mycelium, and then we just got the top bit over here. But there we go, guys. That is going to be it for this episode. So at least we got the farm in, we got the lumberjack, and we also got the composter as well, which should help with, you know, these two kind of make a lot of sense. I think next time we do the Caledonian, we're probably going to do a farm a lot earlier than the animal stuff. Although it gives you more energy, it would just be kind of cool to get the farm stuff, because I mostly go around with baked potatoes anyway, to be fair. But, you know, that's all that's going on around that. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I will see you on the next one.